In more ways than one, this episode is probably going to be one of the most impactful episodes for many listeners and viewers of Manifest with Paycheck to Profit. With every passing day, I'm getting messages on social media where I'm hearing stories of people telling me how they ended up getting into a debt situation based on peer pressure or not understanding the long-term disadvantages of getting into personal debt or not paying off your credit cards on time, so on and so forth. This episode is going to literally help you understand how your relationship with money actually has a very strong impact and hold on you without even you realizing, and how law of attraction is going to help you develop a healthy relationship with money, and the long-term impact of how law of attraction can definitely help you get out of the debt situation. More importantly, let's just start with the right mindset and help you understand that law of attraction is a way of life. It helps you change the way you think, approach a particular situation. Your attitude and behavior changes when you change your attitude, you change your behavior. Once you change your behavior, you change the way you approach a particular situation. And once your approach changes, it will have a direct impact on every aspect of your life. So just understanding how law of attraction is not going to make world of a difference, but understanding and implementing whatever you learn with regards to law of attraction is definitely going to be a game changer for each and every one of you. So on that high expectation and low interest rate situation, let's get started with today's episode of Manifest with Paycheck to Profit. Hello, I'm Manish Ahuja, founder of Paycheck to Profit, and Paycheck to Profit is a community helping working professionals, entrepreneurs, homemakers, people who want to change their relationship with money. They want to get more positive with regards to money, learn how they can eliminate their money blocks out of their life, use law of attraction to manifest more wealth, and get financially literate. I know this may sound too simple as a situation, as I've told you, that law of attraction will definitely help you get rid of debt, but listen to this entire episode, make notes, understand the approach that I'm trying to help you get exposed to, and then let me know if you feel if the approach is too simplistic. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that I want you to understand is when most people get into debt, they get into a situation of scarcity. They look at the fact that, I am not good enough with regards to managing my money, because of which I could not plan for a particular expense, which made me get into this debt situation. Whereas law of attraction focuses on abundance. Law of attraction focuses on the fact that, you made a mistake with regards to money, or you got into a debt situation because of your circumstances. Now let's focus on abundance. There is so much that you can earn. There's so much that you can manifest. So manifest that wealth, pay off your debt, and start looking at life beyond this debt, because this debt is a situation and your life is a much longer game that you can play and learn how to actually play it well. When in debt, people are mostly worried and stressed and focusing on debt. Now what happens is, wherever your focus goes, that situation grows. And accordingly, when you're focusing on debt, focusing on the stress that is coming into your life because of debt, focusing on how much money of your monthly paycheck is going towards EMI, what you will realize is that you're not being able to enjoy the whole process of earning the money, spending the money, living a happier life, because their entire focus is being overridden by this debt situation that you are in. Law of attraction helps you look at this entire situation from a more holistic point of view. It will help you get relaxed. It will help you take charge of your situation. It will help you change the thought process and hence the vibration and the energy that and the frequency around money. Now, these may sound like really cuckoo sort of words for people who are not law of attraction believers, but then I really don't understand how have you, as a non-believer of law of attraction, managed to tolerate this episode for 4.5 minutes. But if you are here and this is probably your first exposure to something called as law of attraction, welcome. You are in really good hands, because I look at law of attraction from a very practical perspective. I look at it from the mindset view. Law of attraction helps you get the right mindset, but it's actually your attitude that changes, which makes you take charge of your financial situations. So that is where law of attraction kicks in. And I can give you the simplest examples. Look at it from this point of view. When most people take personal loans or any sort of a loan, what is the magnitude of their loan? probably a couple of thousands of dollars. Okay, let's say $10,000, which will be about 8-10 lakh rupees. Make it $20,000. That's about 15 to 16 lakh rupees. And yet these people are always in stress. Whereas look at other corporations. They probably have debt of hundreds and thousands of dollars on the balance sheet. Sometimes even millions of dollars worth of debt on their balance sheet. And yet they are chill as a cucumber. It's not just those balance sheets of big companies. It's also personal balance sheets of people who own these big companies or who are major stakeholders in these companies. People with the right money mindset look at debt as a financial instrument. Debt is not something to be afraid of. Debt is something that you plan. Once you know how to plan your debt, once you know how to plan your money, once you know how will you be servicing your debt, it is the best source of growth. So you need to change your approach towards debt. And that is again not going to happen in a day. And the magic of this podcast is to tell you that no, law of attraction is not a magic wand. It does not have a silver bullet. It does not change anything. But without that attitude of having the right money mindset, or without having the right law of attraction practice in your life, the entire process becomes all the more difficult. And why would you want to choose a difficult approach when you have a much more calm, peaceful, more logical approach towards dealing with your financial situations? Law of attraction will definitely help you overcome your money blocks. Now, what exactly are money blocks? Now, this is a subject that I keep talking about very extensively in my podcast and on my YouTube channel. So please make sure that you're subscribed to this podcast. If you're already watching this on YouTube, make sure that you check earlier videos to get more perspective on the whole concept of money blocks. I would personally like to recommend you to this past episode which I've done, which talks about how do you visualize financial success and abundance, which will help you focus on life beyond your debt, which will help you focus on understanding that you will not be able to achieve your financial success without even visualizing what it looks like. How does the whole process of visualization work? How does the process of manifesting something become so much more effective when you have visualization practice as something which is coming to you as a natural succession basis? So please listen to that episode or watch that episode. You'll find the link to that episode below the like button on this video or on this podcast. Law of attraction will also help you unlock better career and business opportunities for yourself. Now, what happens when you unlock better career or business opportunities? You get more wealth into your life. You welcome more money into your life. And with that money, you're definitely going to be able to service your debt, pay off your debt a lot sooner. Now, one reason why people are not being able to use all the data that they find or all the content that they see online with regards to law of attraction and yet not be able to change their financial situation is because listening to one episode or watching one episode once in a while is not going to help you. It is very important for you to be in this energy, for you to be surrounded by this knowledge and be exposed to new information on regular basis. For that, I have two options for you. In the description below the like button, you will find two links. One is to become a part of the Profit Clan. Please join the Profit Clan. I would be more than happy to invite you into the Profit community. Become a part of the Profit Clan. You'll keep getting emails with regards to new information, new perspectives, new content that comes out all across social media. Let's say if some episode is getting really good views, I'm getting really good feedback on that video, I'll be talking about that. I'll share more insights with regards to how money mindset works. I'll also invite you to all my master classes that I do or some live sessions that I'm doing only for my community. It's free. Just get free emails from Profit community, become a part of the Profit Clan. And if you would like to get all of those information or those updates on WhatsApp directly, please become a part of the WhatsApp group as well. Obviously, both these options are available to everybody. You can choose to become a part of the Profit Clan only on email or on WhatsApp or both, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'll be more than happy to service you, give you service and give you information and impart my knowledge, whatever I have gained with regards to money mindset and law of attraction and how can you eliminate your money blocks all across the internet. So please be a part of the journey. Law of attraction will definitely help you overcome scarcity by telling you or making you realize that comparison is not the way to go. Today, so many people are dealing with so many financial challenges because they don't even realize that a lot of their energy is being spent on comparing their situation with somebody who's 5 steps ahead of them, 10 steps ahead of them, 50 steps ahead of them. But comparison does not help. Comparison will only make you feel more drained, exhausted. It will make you feel that you're not living a good enough life or a situation. And why would you want to focus your energy in that direction? It will help you focus on eliminating your money blocks. It will help you focusing on releasing the blocked energy and coming out of debt by infusing new positive energy and frequencies in you. So focus on the whole concept of abundance, plan your debt, get tools, get into the whole concept of financial literacy, get coached. Understand that money blocks is just a situation. It's something that you really have to understand to get rid of. And stop thinking like people who are living a life of scarcity, because scarcity and financial challenges are a part of life. It's your choice and decision to accept them to be a part of your life, or it's your decision to choose to overcome that situation. So it's just a process. Focus on your mindset. Work on understanding how you can eliminate your debt faster. And this may seem very trivial to you, but listen to this episode multiple times, because you never know what point will strike or hit very differently when you listen to this episode for the second or the third time. Share this episode with people who are dealing with debt. Share this episode with people who keep comparing themselves to someone else all the time. Your one share is probably going to help somebody else unlock their financial success and abundance. And you're going to be the catalyst. If you've liked this episode, please spare a few minutes and click and give this podcast a 5-star review, or a like, but hit the like button if you're watching this episode on YouTube. That one small gesture really helps this podcast to reach out to a much wider audience. And you can also choose to click a screenshot of this particular podcast at whatever time and share it on your social media. Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter being my most commonly used platforms. Just tag Pay2Pro and Mr. Emojical on all or any of these platforms, and I'll be more than happy to amplify your post with my community. If you have any questions, I'm very, very, very easy to approach and reach out to on most social media platforms. Just reach out to me, ask me a question, then who knows, probably the next episode of Manifest with Paycheck to Profit, or some episode on YouTube, or some reel on Instagram is probably going to be the answer to the question that you've asked. So that's about it from me in today's episode. I hope you've understood how law of attraction can really help you get out of your debt situation, help you overcome your money blocks. Listen to this episode again. Listen to the episode about how you can visualize your financial and successful abundant life. You'll find the link in the description below. Thank you so much for your time. I'll now meet you in the next episode, which releases every Monday 6 a.m. IST. Until then, keep going, keep growing.